see that one?
Great game of football. You know, two teams really going for it. You know, I thought we started really positively. You know, we were really good value in those opening 20 minutes, and then they got themselves back into the game, and they were striking from distance, and one went in. And then we fought back, and that's what I'm most pleased about. 1-0 down away from home, we're able to get our noses in front. It shows the character and the mentality, and it's another big step forward as far as I'm concerned against a team that's in really good form, and obviously create a lot of chances at home. And then we go to sleep on a defensive free kick. A player doesn't do his job. A guy that came on, a young kid as well, so he needs to learn from that too. But then after that, I thought we had the clearer and the better chances to win it. And I'm not even going to joke about that. I think it's quite clear. But we just need to have that little bit of quality, just in front of goal, but not from a lack of trying. They pushed all the way to the end, and I was really positive with them. If we keep going like that, those draws are going to turn to wins very quickly.
Talk about clearer and better chances. Do you feel like you did leave 2 points out there tonight?
Yeah, I felt that way. My players are still really down. It was a game that we knew that we were coming in with full confidence. We wanted to really, give it to them. A bit of payback from what happened in our home ground, right? Where it was the only game that I can remember where it was completely one-sided, and they were so good that night, right? But we needed to turn the tables, and like I said, we're disappointed we didn't get all three. It's a really tight ladder at the moment, and those little moments and the little details matter. But again, you saw a lot of young kids come on, and they held their own once again. Simo comes on and creates a moment, and we get our noses in front, but they'll be much better for the experience.
Well, you got 2 goals tonight, but I think it's 16 goals in 14 games now. Is goal scoring still the issue for your team?
We scored 2 goals tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Well, sorry, but once you go behind, is that
we're 2-1 up.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what your question is. We're 1-0 down away from home against a top team like this, and we come and score 2 goals and create a lot of chances. Some teams don't score. We scored 2 tonight, albeit with playing Borrello as a striker, and like I said, we're creating a lot of chances. If we weren't doing that, and we scored 2 goals away from home and against a very good opponent, I'm not going to talk about the past, because like I said, a lot of you guys probably were defining what kind of a team we were after 5 rounds. So, my team's always evolved into as the season progresses. So no different now. You can see a difference in the way we play with the ball, and we're still going to be resolute without the ball. We don't normally concede 2 goals a game. And we did today. Like I said, a long distance goal, a long distance strike, and one from a set piece where we fell asleep, or someone just knocked off for a moment, and that we have to improve on. But 2 goals away from home against a team like this, should have won the game, create a lot of chances. I don't see any issue.
Bringing up Morgan Schneiderlin, Marco, what's he going to bring to the team?
A wealth of experience, leadership, which is something that we really need. Someone that's cool and calm on the ball, which is what I was looking for as well. There were 2 positions. A real leader in there that can control the game, and that's what he provides. And obviously a striker, which we're on the lookout for, and we've been working really hard to find one there as well. So the amount of respect he's got in the dressing room was incredible when he came in. Fantastic guy. Knows that he's got to do well if he wants to stay longer. But pedigree, it's up there, right? He looks really fit. He hasn't played games, and I get that, but he has been playing in terms of League One games, but he has been playing games in the intra games and reserve games and stuff like that to be match fit. I'm really looking at probably starting him next week. So we'll see how he progresses. But he had a fitness test, was great numbers today in terms of his running ability. So he's really driven and motivated to come. It's really hard to get someone of his ilk to come here and just to the end of the season with wanting to stay longer, and that's his aim. So we had a lot of chats before it happened. So he's going to be great.
Sorry, on the striker, what stage is that at? Is that close? Is that
Um,
far further away?
Yeah, we've still got a few days until our window closes, and I guess we've done a lot of homework, a lot of sleepless nights. Never ends. Close, yeah. We've got down to 3 that we're really keen on bringing in, and just because our window or their window closes on the end of January, you know, that extra week could make the world of difference, right? That we can have. So it's something that we really need. That's clear. You know, we released Kutopic, okay, and I'll take full responsibility for that. You know, I brought him in thinking it's going to work, and he worked really hard, but. You know, a few things off the park, like his mother passing away at a bad time, and he's so far away. You know, it probably affected him and his family. Not, you know, it just didn't work, and that's football. But we needed to move forward as a football club, and we all love Kutupa, you know, and he's done really well in his time here. But he also understands what football's about. So we're on a lookout. We'd love to have him here ASAP. That player. It's a tough window because you don't want guys in certain parts of the world, like Scandinavia, where they haven't been playing since October, MLS as well, we get a lot of those types, but they've not been doing much. There's only 12 games to go, right? So straight away, that's the key. Yeah.
Can you talk us through Ollie Bozanich's performance tonight, Marco? It seemed like he was really keen to be out there playing against his old side.
Yeah, he was great. I mean, he wasn't the only one, but he knows every blade of grass there. You know, he was up for it, and playing him higher, and he's done well there. You know, he's getting himself some opportunities, and he's getting himself some goals as well. So we're really pleased with him in that area. Like I said, Roman has been filling a void. You know, Ollie was out for a long time, and Roman, I bought him as a winger, right? And he's been really good in the middle of the park for us. But you know, Morgan will suit us and allows us to put these players further forward. And there's a real competition of places now in that top third. So. You know, things are looking okay, and the spine looks okay. But he was great again. Like I said, Ollie's an ultimate professional, great guy, really positive, and he put in a shift today again.
Just to come back to Morgan, you talk about starting him. He hasn't obviously played a competitive game in a little while. Is there any concern there about match fitness?
No. Someone of his quality, Neil. You're not talking about a young guy. You're talking about a guy who's played a lot of games and has got a lot of kilometres under his legs. He knows. You know, he's fine. Like I said, he's playing the intra games. We've had a look at those intra games. They're actually sometimes harder, those training games, because you've got young players who want to be in the first team. So he's getting those minutes in. It may not be League One competitive games, but they're still games, and that's important, right? You know, with your rhythm and your timing and everything else against young, hungry kids who are pressing, you know, pushing for first team selection. You know, Nice has decided to go that way, and that's the only way this opportunity arose.